Ghana Shippers House, Ridge, Accra, Gapuha Towers, Tema, NCA Building, 4th Gardens, Echupe, Okumas, Takrady Shippers Center, Takrady, Yamusa Building, Sansuna Gumbihini, Tamale, Yawo Complaints Unit, Ewo Elibu, Paga, Aflau Boda, Sansuna Kutukarium Shejinabia, and Atakutel, Takrady, Fred, 0302-666915, and I toll free number 0800-300-555.
Ghana Shippers Authority, providing shipping solutions.
Hello, a graceful morning. Welcome to Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can always contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. They will support you with all your needs in the shipping industry. You can also follow us live on YouTube on Omanfm for more maritime and port news, and follow me, Nanesi Boateng, on YouTube and on Facebook and Instagram for more maritime and port updates. Join us live on 101.1 Ash FM in Kumasi every morning for maritime and port news. My name is Nanesi Boateng. Let's move straight to our stories this morning. The Director of Operations at the Ghana Link Services Limited, operators of the Integrated Custom Management System, ICUMS, Raymond Amaglo, has revealed that the second phase models of the ICUMS will be deployed before the end of the first quarter of 2022. According to him, the goal of the Phase 2 model is to ensure that the port clearance system compares favorably with what pertains in the advanced world. Mr. Amaglo said, as part of Phase 2 of ICUMS, Ghana Link has engaged stakeholders to develop an e-auction model. The purpose of the e-auction model is to make the auction process by customs transparent. He revealed that the public will be allowed to bid online for goods that have been approved by the Commissioner General to be auctioned. This is after the goods have gone through classification and valuation to obtain a floor price. He said the winner of the bid will be notified by the system for him or her to make a bill of entry, declaration, make payment, and subsequently take ownership of the cargo. Raymond Amaglo explained that 6 models have been broadly deployed under the first model. These include the Clearance Management Model, Cargo Management Model, Risk Management Model, Single Window Portal Management Model, and the Collection Model, which manages all the bill creation and bill payment, bond and insurance processes on ICUMS. In addition to these models, he said an e-tracking system has been developed for all customs suspense regimes like transit and warehousing goods. He assured stakeholders of continuous improvement of the ICUMS and called for their support through feedbacks. The shortage of shipping containers needed to facilitate the maritime trade has become as much as a national issue as it is a global phenomenon. It has been widely reported that the content of many containers sitting at the port of Ghana remain uncleared or abandoned by their owners. This has led to some level of congestion in the port space, as well as posing negative revenue implications to government. Notably, shipping lines, who are the custodians or owners of these boxes, are most hit by the non-clearance of containers. Against this background, the Ship Owners and Agents Association Ghana (SWAG) has mobilized resources to evacuate about 200 empty containers from the state warehouse in the port of Tema back into the custody of various shipping lines. Detailing the processes that led to the evacuation exercise, the Executive Secretary of Ship Owners and Agents Association Ghana (SWAG), Perpetual Sebonsu, revealed that the evacuation was necessary following an accumulation of years of effort to have this done. Meanwhile, the chairman of the technical committee of SWAG, on his part, Makluchi, explained that the non-returning of containers had dire consequences on the business of shipping lines. He said while uncleared cargoes were not the making of Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority, the expectation was that Customs would expedite processes following its detention. The executives of SWAG has also called for further rehabilitation of the state warehouse to better accommodate uncleared cargo. In other stories, one of the world's biggest container ships, the Mumbai Maersk, has run aground off the German island of Wangerooge in the North Sea. Germany's Central Command for Maritime Emergencies and Maersk said on Thursday. The statement noted that there were no injuries among the 30 people on board, no fuel leaks cited, and the entrance to the port is not obstructed. Now, maritime transport accounts for 80 to 90% of all global trade, and Mumbai Maersk belongs to a class of very large ships that can carry over 18,020 feet equivalent containers holding furniture, vehicles, textiles, and other export goods. Spokesperson for the Maritime Emergency Command said the first attempt to tow the 400-meter ship into deeper water on Thursday morning by 2 multi-purpose vessels and 5 tugs failed. The rescue company will deploy a number of additional tugs and make a second attempt around midnight. Both Maersk and the Emergency Command said there was no sign of pollution. The Denmark flagship was on its way from Rotterdam in the Netherlands to the northwestern German port city of Bremerhaven when it ran aground on late Wednesday evening, according to the statement from the Maritime Emergency Command. Authorities in Wilhelmshaven and Oldenburg said an investigation into the cause of the accident was ongoing. Now, in our final story, Rotterdam has been labeled Europe's top carbon pollution port by non-governmental organization Transport and Environment, ENT. The port of Rotterdam, Europe's busiest seaport, is associated with almost 14 million tons of CO2 each year, putting it on a par with Europe's 5th biggest industrial polluter, the Weisweiler coal power plant in Germany, according to a new ENT study ranking ports' carbon emissions. Antwerp and Hamburg came in second and third, while 3 of the top 10 polluting ports are in Spain. ENT calls on ports to get behind EU-wide effort to reduce shipping's climate impact on the industry experience bumper profits. ENT study assessed carbon emission from ships departing and entering port from across the supply chain, as well as emissions from activities at port like loading, unloading, and refueling. ENT says the European Commission can help ports by redirecting revenues from the upcoming carbon market to clean fuel infrastructure in ports. The group is also calling on ports to support the EU's green infrastructure law, which is currently under discussion in the European Parliament and the Council, with the final text expected in the second half of 2022. On this note, to wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Remember, Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. Contact the Mother Shippers House in Accra. You can also subscribe to our YouTube page on Omanfm for more Maritime and Port News, and follow me, Nanesi Boateng, on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. My name is Nanesi Boateng, my producer, Kwekwa Baji. Have a great Maritime and Port Day and a pleasant weekend. See you next week.
Wake up to a fresh morning. National Agenda, your #1 morning show.
Contract back ukra once the cry ni penye bi messenger ni penye bi, but I'm not looking at, it's not about Benaye, the collective good.